So do you sometimes wonder if you should be sending emails daily to your list? What do those emails have to do? Why do you do them? Why do you need them? What should they say? How do you figure out what to put in your emails? We're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to talk about Seinfeld sequences in a second. But first, my name is Jean-Serge Gagnon, and I help you create digital courses so you can live your life on your terms. So now, why are we talking about emails if we're talking about course creation, right? Well, if you want to create a course, that's great. But, to sell your course, you still need an audience. You still need a list. You still need to build a list so you can sell your courses. And that's why we're talking about email sequences. We're talking about Seinfeld email sequences. What are Seinfeld email sequences, you might ask? They're emails that you send every single day to your list. And you might be like, oh my God, that's too much. Every day is too much. I can't be sending emails every day to my list. That totally annoys me. I unsubscribe if I get too many emails from somebody and all that, right? But the thing you have to remember is that, well, first of all, if it's a topic you're really interested in, even if you get an email every single day, you're not going to unsubscribe because you like getting those, and maybe you don't read every single one, right? But you look at them once in a while. Like I'm on Darren's daily emails from Success Magazine, or at least ex-Success Magazine, I guess. I'm on, Russell Brunson's. I'm on Tony Robbins. I'm on lots of the leaders. Eric Worre, of course. My Lead System Pro, Brian Finale, Ray Higdon, Diane Hogman. I mean, I'm on a ton of lists of a bunch of people. I get hundreds of emails a day. I certainly don't read them all, but I like having them. And I'm not saying that, you're like that. I'm just saying that your audience that doesn't like receiving emails every single day, if they decide to unsubscribe, then that's okay. Don't worry about it. That means they're not that interested in you, in your stuff, in your personality. They don't like you enough to stay on your list, and that's okay, because what you care about is the people that stay on your list. Those are the ones that you really want to care about. Those are the ones that you want to send content for. And what are Seinfeld emails? And that's something, if you look at my emails, I'm not really doing that right now. I'm basically sending emails to my list that are these videos I'm sending, right? Which, isn't a Seinfeld sequence. Don't look at what I'm doing. Because I will be changing that soon, but for now, I'm not doing that. So just don't go by what I'm doing. I'm just talking about what Russell Brunson talks about in his book, .com Secrets. And if you haven't read it or listened to the audio, you should definitely go get that. If you don't know how to get it, then go ahead and reach out to me. I'll send you the link to it. But .com Secrets is an amazing book on how to build a business online. He talks about a whole bunch of different things, and one of the things he talks about is your email sequences. Like I said yesterday, we talked about soap opera sequence, which is kind of your introduction and the way you put it together. So make sure you go check out yesterday's video, the email, the post from yesterday. Just go check that out, because that's an important thing in your email strategy. When you create a list, you got to have a proper introduction, or which he calls a soap opera sequence, which is an amazing way to look at it, which I've done partly. I got to go back and fix it. But the other thing he talks about is your daily emails, the emails you send out every day after you've sent out your introduction to your new subscribers, because you want them to be introduced to you. You want them to know what you're about before you start blasting them every day with emails, right? But the emails you send them every day are Seinfeld sequences. If you think about the show Seinfeld, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Go watch a few episodes. But if you know Seinfeld, you know that it's a show about basically nothing. It's just a show about, daily life, what's going on in his life, in the life of his friends and all that. And that's what a Seinfeld email is about. It's just about you, your life. What's going on? Did you go today to, like yesterday, I went to see the doctor for a blood work. I got a bunch of mosquitoes on me, or little black flies. So yesterday I got blood work. So, I was out there in the parking lot waiting for the door to open. And I actually did my videos. So that's kind of but of course you got to become better at writing and the content and whatever. So there's lots of other things you got to learn. But the Seinfeld sequence, the idea is writing about your day, just letting people know. They want to know you. You want them to know you so that they eventually buy from you, right? They eventually trust you. So the way you do that is you build rapport through your email list. Every day you send something about your day. What did you do? You know, what were you thinking about? Maybe you bought something new, like I bought a new scale the other day. Maybe you started a new exercise routine. Maybe you changed your diet. Anything that has to do with your life, just what's going on, right? Like in my case, I work in Montreal. I'm here this week with my daughters and my wife. I don't get to see them that often because I'm so far away, 12 hours away, right? So this is one of the things I did. Yesterday we went to the campground, or not yesterday, a Monday. Monday we went to the campground and it was great. We went to the pool, we did a bonfire, all that stuff. So it's all cool. So these are things you talk about in your daily emails, in your Seinfeld sequences. That's what we're talking about when we talk about Seinfeld sequences. Now, exactly the text you use, the wording. Of course, there's skills to learn there. We're not going to talk about that here, but just remember, there's the Seinfeld sequence is just talking about your day, talking about nothing, talking about regular things, your thoughts, what's going on in your life. All right, I hope you enjoyed this message, and if you think anybody else needs to hear this, then of course go ahead and share. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, and I would too, and we'll see you on tomorrow's video.